Hey guys, it's Nick. Today's Dotloop video, I'm going to show you how to share documents in a loop. So let's open our loop. I have a test loop open. Now say we finished a contract package and I want to send this counter offer off to the other agent because my seller had signed off on it and the contract or the document is now fully executed. So I'm going to click the checkbox and I'm going to hit share. And it's going to open up a window. Who do I want to share it with? So let's just say that you're going to have many other people in here. You're going to buyers, sellers, other agents. So say you haven't added the other agent in. So I'm going to add that in test agent in. I'm going to add Steve as a test agent, Steve Lamentes. And let's say Steve is a listing agent on this one. I'm the buyer's agent on this one. So one thing you want to make sure you do is that you have to differentiate if this agent is a Dotloop user or not. And if they're not, please, please, please make sure when you share a document with them, you click this button, attach PDF right here. Because if you don't send them the attached PDF to their email, they're going to get a prompt to sign up for a Dotloop account. And I can tell you what, you're going to get a phone call. They're not going to be very happy if they're not Dotloop users. So what you're going to want to do is, hi, Steve, if I can type, C attached for, the final counter, and then sign it. Okay, so I'm going to hit attach as PDF. And Steve is going to get an email from me as the other agent, and there's going to be a PDF attached to that email. And I always reference it in the message so they know to look at their attachments that I sent it to them. And that's simple, guys. That's how to share a document in Dotloop to a non-Dotloop member. So say Steve, of course we know Steve is, but Steve is a Dotloop user. You can share documents via Dotloop without attaching his PDF. You have to give him permissions to do so, though. So say I'm going to have Steve give him permission. So if you hover over these permissions, I'll read them through with you. Can sign, can view document, sign and complete assigned fields only. Document will be automatically shared back once completed. Ideal for clients, which of course you want to have clients be able to sign. You want to click can sign. Can fill and sign is if, for instance, you send them a property disclosure that's a digital version, they can fill that property disclosure out digitally and it comes back to you. And you just assign it. So all the check boxes and all the needed fillable fields in that property disclosure document are already set up so the seller can fill them out. So you can do can fill and sign. Can edit private is say you want to share a document with another Dotloop user. Say it's interbrokerage or there's another brokerage that utilizes the system. You can click edit in private and it sends them a document with edit rights. So if Steve got this counter and he needed to make another counter, he can make changes to this document, have the seller initial that they reject it and create a new counter and send it to me that way. That you have safety in doing that because if they try to alter the document, it'll wipe signatures as well. So if he tries to create any or change any of the fields that you had filled out in this document after your client has signed it, and he tries to change that, it'll warn him those signatures will get wiped. So just so you know, you have safety in sharing a document, can edit in private, and it works really well with another agent within Dotloop because it'll notify you when the document is done. When Steve is finished with his document, comes back to me, it'll notify me it'll be done. So if you have any questions, feel free to check the Dotloop Help Center, which I suggest. There are a lot of videos in the Dotloop Help Center, or contact us directly and we'll get your questions answered. Have a great day.